still the same.
Still the vehicles they use. And then I'll bounce to another meeting to try to, because they got a staggered with pretty sure.
Yeah. Start time or start.
And then when I hit a wall, it's just frustrating.
Yeah, there's nobody around to play. That's what I always had a problem with.
Oh, it's way bad burn.
Yeah, I mean, it's. I used to call it the doldrums. If you know what the doldrums are, it's dead water out in the ocean, no waves, and the sailors used to go from Europe to the Americas, and they relied on trade winds and tides to move their boats along. Well, every now and then there's a spot out there where you just run into a patch of nothingness, and you're basically not moving. And that means no fresh water. You know, you're sucking on all food and no water. You know. Did you get around the car? No. So the doldrums just means basically you're sitting still, not doing anything.
Yeah.
And when it goes for a long time, it could mean life or death. But,
yeah, especially in a sailboat.
Yeah, I mean those old sailors. Then, you're going 3,000, 4,000 miles across water, and not knowing what's out there. You know, and anything can happen.
Whoa! I finally saw that.
You saw that they stack up. They flip over. Did they flip over?
And we split.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like taking a deck of cards and shuffling them sometimes, and then like ship speed dealing.
I've never seen that before.
Sometimes they'll bounce them up, they'll stack them, boom, 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 like playing checkers. King me, you know.
Yeah, we're stacked.
So did I.
Oh, I thought Tim's done a good idea. It keeps throwing me into that freaking street, dude.
Yeah, it's a real light touch, man. There is a way to make it a little bit less of a pull, but at the same time, it can actually cause a wobble. It makes it harder to hold a straight line. You get you around that turn without necessarily pulling you all the way to the right, but holding a straight line and drafting get a little more difficult by using sport mode on your steering. It's not necessarily gonna hurt or help you, but because of the difficulty in holding a straight line and drafting, but it can help you around the turn. The Vegas drag race, it's almost a necessity because the first half of the run, there's intersections that you go across. If you're running a solo, if you run solo on that Vegas drag strip, you don't feel the intersections in the first half as you go across them. But if you're in a crew and you're drafting at higher speed, they pull you to the right, they pull you to the left, and there's no reason for it. But you stick it in you put it in sport mode, and all of a sudden that pulling sensation goes away. But they're not on the second half where you can draft. It makes it hella hard to hold a straight line.
Yep, I'm spinning
hella hard to hold a straight line.
Oh well, I hit 371. It's probably like my max speed so far.
Are you getting on the same line that we are in the center line?
I think so.
You're heading for the so it's a double yellow line. 1, 2, 3, and then as soon as you hit 4, you get lost. That's what I'm doing.
Shift, nitrous, get on the line. Or get on the line as you're doing shift, nitrous. You want, yeah, this car's a slug. You got to get it up to its, highest speed you can as quick as possible, and then let the drafting pull it up to 400 plus. If you wait till later to hit your nitrous, and the other players have already hit theirs, you're going to screw up the draft. All right. There you are.
Oh, it's nicey. Oh.
And the higher speed we get, the harder it is to make that turn, man. I hope you made it through, because that'd probably be a good time for you.
Yeah, I wasn't doing the shift nitrous. I was waiting for you my nitrous.
Well, you caught up to us. And that might help you because your car's level is a little lower. Whatever, it worked. I got you up there. I know. I think my speed probably was about as high as it's been since we've been running. Probably the first one close to 400.
370.
Oh, I'm only at 385. Wow, I thought I'd be higher than
that. I got 387.
Oh, what was your time though?
I got a second loss.
Were you green?
That was a big loss track race.
Oh, it really is. There we go, center line.
That's a big shit. No, that's just because we're just.
Not really. I'm fighting it, man.
I oversteer.
I barely touch it, man, and I'm still having to yank it back to the left just in the last moment, and saving it.
It threw me to the left.
Yeah, I hit right.
So let's see, what's your?
No, I like the challenge.
So Icy Panda, is that your best score right there?
Is it a what?
That 21.6, is that your best one?
Yep.
Cool, that's good.
Killed it.
Now, unfortunately, I have to tell you, I can hit a 21.7 in the CTR by myself. It's not with the Mustang, but the CTR. I think. Oh yeah. Switch this up to. Alright. Let's go lag run. I just got a notification saying that my bandwidth is low and it doesn't want to broadcast. That's what I'm looking for. So there might be a lot of me disappearing on this one.
Okay, I went down the street.
I had to crawl back to get behind you.
It's hard. I mean, after the turn, it is hard to get back together. Most times, it's a lot of luck that if you're in the same general location, because of those freaking intersections bounced you around. It's tough.
Yeah, so you moved me up. I think I was 40th, and then that one run we did.
Right.
Actually did 2 in a row. And then after that,
it's all in the first half of this race. If we all hit our nitrous at the same time after shifting and get on that center line all together, we could all get under 20 or under 21. Even I see with the lower level car could still do it. There's three cars pulling. So it's do your 3 shifts, hit your nitrous, and scoot over that center line. You know, as quickly as you can. Don't make a big deal out of it and overshoot it, but head for it, you know. And
just getting the slipstream.
All right, get the car up to as fast as you can. It'll go as quick as you can get to, and then let the draft forward the rest of the way. Center line.
I'm trying.
Nope. I'm out.
Now, oh, you were there too. It bounced you off to the left. It bounced you off. We were there, man, but it's like as you go. If your car doesn't go over those bumps, if your car doesn't go over those bumps straight, if it's just at a slight angle, it kicks you this way, it kicks you that way, it kicks you this way. Ah, it's a pain. Damn, look at the butt on that girl. Woo. Freaking YouTube. That's a fishing tutorial.
Yeah.
They're going out deep sea fishing. Wow, in bikinis. Oh my goodness.
Hey guys, I gotta go do some rubber back.
Alright. Yeah.
Do it.
So who's the master?
You're master right now.
No, I'm not.
I think.
No, I'm
Rubber
not.
back.
Are you master, honestly?
Nope.
That's
Okay,
you then.
then I am. I'm a caveman. I just know hit the ball, shift gears, go straight.
I wish we could go straight. I don't think there's only a couple of drag runs in this game that are more or less straight, and those yeah, they might be straight, but they got some bouncy roads. Oh shit.
Oh.
Yeah. Retry. Or, well, no, you're good. Hey, man. Yeah. We probably got our best beat right there. Just because we didn't go to the center line. I went to you. And make sure. Now I'm hearing that go. Yeah, 380s.
398. 398. Or
83. 83. You need glasses too, huh?
Yeah.
I do, man. I need glasses bad, man. My last pair, I mean, they were probably 6 years ago, and I've jerry rigged them so many times since, you know, over the month, last year or so. I even took some damn super glue the last time,
You know.
and tried to
Dude, you gotta
glue.
get the Gorilla Glue.
Well, that's what I got, but it's one little drop ran right through the center, right through the center of the lens, and so it's like there's no cleaning that off, and even if you do, even if you really took it with the acetone and scrubbed it, it's still gonna leave some pitted spots or something. So it's, I mean, I'm overdue for a new pair, but.
I have my prescription. I'm waiting to get back into work so I can get a pair.
Yeah, and I can't. My insurance through Medicare will pay for the exam, but they won't pay for glasses. But there are programs out there.
Do you have a Costco?
No.
There's no Costco.
Oh no. There's there's Costco. Yeah.
Costco glasses are cheap as shit.
Yeah, and we have that America's Finest. America's Finest. You can go for $60. You can get exam and 2 pairs of glasses for $65. But when you're on disability and it's fixed income, and it's never going to change.
Just overall, when I didn't have any insurance at all, that's where I would go.
Right.
Costco, you don't have to have a Costco card. You just go to the exit because
Right.
It's separate.
Right. Yeah. It's like a franchise inside the store.
Yeah.
But there are programs that. Excuse me.
Do you know about the tools now? You always ask that optometrist that. They'll be like, no. I'm like, oh, okay.
They don't know the aisles.
And tell them at the, it's totally separate.
Yeah. They don't go outside of their. They don't go outside their little box.
Even if I'm not looking for it, just in the
But at the same time, you can take your basket full of tools and everything else to their checkout.
Yeah.
They'll ring you up, but they don't know what the hell anything is if it ain't got lenses on it.
Yeah. I just do it just so that because I saw a comedian.
Yeah, just to fuck with them. Let's see how much they don't know. I mean, what they don't know about the place they work in. What they don't know about the place they work in. Yeah. We're gonna get a set of snow tires. We're gonna get some snow tires. Can I get a 10? Can I get a 10-pack of snow tires? Can you point me toward? No, the 10-pack, not the 4-pack. The 10-pack. Yeah, I have 2.5 cars. I need a 10-pack. All right, snow tires, studded. Yeah. Come on, you work here. You work here. And can you mount them for me today?
Did I get some kind of discount?
Every 5 purchases of snow tires, you get a free set of glasses.
Yeah. I just compared to you guys with the Kmart glasses.
Who else? I used to go. Was it Target? Target's pretty good too, huh? At least it used to be. Oh yeah, it's a public party. People come and go there. I don't pay attention to it. I don't care about. Oh yeah, I mean I could make it pro. If I had invited you through your account, it would have been private. But I started the party first, then I invited you to it. I could change that.
Yeah, no, that's not a big deal.
Yeah, I don't.
I just want to make sure I'm not saying that was gonna give me a ticket.
Well, for me, what happened? I had a similar thing that happened to me, except the only thing that happened as far as actual retribution was they deleted some of my messages that I was sending, and it was because of the message board. I was, this is a few years back, and I was really just getting into doing crew work because I didn't always like to run in crews. I used to do everything by myself. Well, right. Well, and I met you most likely through the Look for Crew app. You use that Look for Crew app, and that's what I was doing back then. But it used to really, I used to struggle with it because I would hit the button, and at a certain time of day the French guys come online, and if the search Look for Crew app appoints them as the crewmaster, they don't give it up, number one, and they don't accept any suggestions. They more or less ignore you. I don't even think most of the time even care. It's just they need to be in a crew, and when they're the master, they I don't know what it is. They just ignore you, and so I would get a little uptight. You know, I mean, and send some sarcastic, you know, message. Nothing offensive as far as I'm concerned. No foul language, but definitely, you know, with my dry sense of humor, definitely sarcastic. Well, apparently
you're just an American because I get it because I am.
I'm back.
Well, basically, it's like, well, if, you know, I send, hey, do you mind accepting this request or suggestion for this event? Because I have to be in a crew in order to play it, and if you don't want to do it, then stop accepting my app, my Look for Crew app. Stop accepting that shit, so that I can find somebody who will. Because I will leave the crew. I will leave the crew, and then I will start the app up, and bang, it puts me right back with them. You go right back to that guy, right back to him. But it's so. What happened was it was probably some young kid, some French kid, wasn't paying attention and didn't basically in photo mode and not doing anything. But they're the crew master of a 3 or 4 man crew, and so I sent these messages saying, you know, could you please stop working us so hard, because you know we just want to do a little bit of work. You know, I don't want to play I was giving them a hard time, but I felt it was okay because there was no response. And well, apparently, I guess the parents of this kid read these messages the next day, and they took offense to it. Like I said, there was really nothing bad in it other than just sarcastic. What the fuck, man? I mean, I'm not even using the word fuck, but you should have seen the message this kid's parents sent. They were full of expletives, and they were cussing me up and down. And okay, so PlayStation, and they reported me. PlayStation Network deleted my messages that I sent, but they didn't delete the messages that those other people sent to me.
Because the squeaky wheel gets the grease.
Well, yeah, but their messages were full of cuss words. Mine had nothing in it.
About it.
Right, they initiated it. Right, but mine didn't have any offensive language. I wasn't attacking anybody. I was asking him to play. That's all I wanted, was to accept my suggestion for an event, because I can't do it. I'm in a crew. So if you're in a crew, and there's usually 2 or 3 events where crew is beneficial. Not everybody knows that, or will take advantage of it. But at least for those crew required events, you know, where you have to be in a crew to do it, at least that's, if somebody asks you to, and you're the crew master, even if you don't care to do it, bring anybody. If somebody asks you to go and let them into that crew required event, get them in there. That way it brings up the numbers. That way there's the 10% level. There's more people, you know, have a chance of hitting platinum. I'll do that. I do that. I will hit, you know, certain times. I will hit the Look for Crew app, and I will leave it on all the time. And 90% of the people that accept it, they only want to do the crew event, and then they're gone. And hey, I'm happy with that. I bring 15, 20 people in a day, you know, and add to the numbers of people that can get into a crew and get into that event and finish it. And once they get it, they're happy, and they disappear, and I don't have to deal with them anymore. Because they don't want to follow me, they don't want to do my route, they don't want to go fast, they just want to complete it. And that's all I want from them too, because I don't want them to beat my score. Because I want to be a platinum. I want a platinum score, and I can't get that top 10% when, you know, because every time one person beats my score, that means I got to get 10 people with a worse score than mine to bring me back up.
Hey, I'll be right back. Hey, my friend sent me an invite. My friend sent me a party invite. I'm gonna join him really quick. I'll be right back.
Where are we going? Are we breaking up?
He's going to talk to somebody else.
Well, he has his game in the pack too. If you want him to join, you can.
His
Yeah,
game
it
is
doesn't matter to me.
his game is in a what?
He's got the game. He can be part of the crew. But here's a rookie question. How do I turn off this controller with the crappy headset jack?
Check out the headset.
No, you go into sound devices in your quick menu. Sound devices, and then at the bottom it says turn off device.
Oh, sound devices.
Turn off device, and it'll say DualShock 4, and you hit that,
Yep.
and then your controller is disconnected. And then you gotta get a different controller. And in order to activate that, you have to hit the PS button.
Yeah. I'm back in.
Alright.
Dude, it's not the controller.
Say what?
Brand new headset. No,
Oh. Oh, I hear it too, kind of a scratchy. I hear it. It's probably your microphone.
shutting off the right ear.
Well, just making noise.
So I got a crap pair of
Yeah.
headphones. It's,
What brand are they?
as cheap as you can get. I got them at, you guys have a Burlington Coat Factory here.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so these were, I should have went with the $14.99 instead of $16.99.
Well, you know, it's amazing how that sometimes you get the cheap ones and they're actually better.
I know, that was what I was gambling on. I think he's got a broken wire.
Just slam them against the wall.
That's what I usually do. I'm a mechanic.
I'm back.
I fix everything with a hammer.
Hmm?
He don't want to
Yeah,
play.
we're
He's
duct
playing
tape.
Fortnite.
Or duct tape hammer.
So do you want to do some more of the drag races?
I don't really. Right now I'm kind of running on fumes, man.
Ah, fixed.
Here,
Where's in the headset?
you guys. I'll make one of you guys. Who's the master? Actually, Khalid's a master. So it's up to you.
Drive straight. Come on, come on, come on, turn.
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm so screwed.
Oh, you're
I'm screwed.
cop chasing.
Oh my god. That's funny.
Well, the brand attack is that Circuit Silverado. And I was kind of contemplating going in there right now, but I had enough of it for now. If you do the other time attack, the raid one, the
PvP?
no, it's the raid time attack. It's a regular time attack, but it's a raid vehicles. Use the '69 Camaro. It seems to be the best right now for that event. Matter of fact, wow.
But I got up to 122nd.
For the ice road,
Yeah.
it's a terrible race, and that actually that stretch of highway is used in a lot of time attacks. Sometimes it goes the other direction though. So and sometimes it's Japanese cars.
Raid time attack on 48.
It's if you try it with, I was just suggesting the Camaro. Actually, I need to run that. My best on 23rd, my main account. I'm 153 on a solo run.
The Camaro.
69 Camaro.
I've been wanting to buy that for a long time, but I've never had a chance to.
It's the '69 Camaro in raid spec is a freaky looking car. It's like nothing but fenders, man. Fenders everywhere. They're huge.
I'm gonna back out. I'm gonna go buy it.
Fenders, rear fender, front fender is just like it's like a tank though. They beefed it up so
I
much.
hate it. Always puts me in that some retarded.
Oh, it's your default.
Yeah. How do you change your default car?
You can't.
You can't.
That's something I wish they had. I wish they'd given us the power, because when you're as you're building your garage, it changes over time.
That's retarded.
69 Camaro. Great.
I didn't get my okay, I'm not gonna ask questions. Just not gonna answer. That was so stupid.
You can ask because they'll know the answer.
No, not the cop chases. I had no reason to do them. I mean, or the crates or anything. I mean, I've done it. It's not like I haven't done it. But I already had every car. I mean, I had no reason to do it.
That's how old people get their cars.
Right. Well, but that was the whole reason what I'm saying about the calling all units is basically a season pass for new vehicles for people who wanted to build up garages and stuff. It made it easier for them. Whereas I had a season pass in the first year, cost $25, and every month when they introduced new vehicles to the game during the first year, every month sometimes there was 2 or sometimes there was 3 or more. Sometimes they came in packages with certain like street package or whatever or anyway. That was something we paid for up front, but people who bought the game after that didn't have to do that because they would get grandfathered in without the season pass. But calling all units introduced a lot of new vehicles. Well, a fair number anyway. Bikes, cars, that if you don't have calling all units, you can't get them. I mean, I only have two of my 5 accounts have calling all units, so I don't have the Maserati MC12 on the other 3. I don't have the Hyper Motard Ducati motorcycle. There's a few like the Panigale or
the Hyper Motard Ducati. It's savage, dude.
Oh yeah, I don't think I ever ran it. I ran Crew 2 when it first came out for a few months. But I don't think I got.
You save more money if you go for the starter kit. You just go to the lowest level and then just go to 60.
Excuse me?
Or should I go to 40?
Well, yeah, you mean buying parts? Buying parts?
Yeah.
Well, now the level 50, level 60 thing, it really only benefits dragsters. I mean, it's not much of a difference in raid spec or in perf spec or circuit or drift or monsters. And there is one monster truck that can run better at 1299. That's the F-150. It runs better with 1299 all grip, just like a dragster. It's faster. But if there's no benefit to it, then there's really no need. So yeah, I mean it's less money to go with the level 50s, than the diamond levels. But
so with mine, because I'm not flooded with money like you.
Well, I'm maxed out, and there's nothing for me to buy anymore.
They give you can do the starter kit at level 10 for $6,000.
Right.
Level 20 for.
Hey, my friend wants to join the party.
Well, if you have the parts to max out the car, spend less on the starter kit.
Okay. Yeah, that was my question.
Yeah, that's something I learned, along the way too. Why buy the starter kit? Why buy the 40? Why buy the level 40 starter kit when the level 10 is the third the price, and you're going to buy the rest of the level 50s parts? You're either going to earn them or buy them. Anyway, yeah, you definitely save a few bucks that way. What around that? I'm sorry, I wasn't ignoring you. I didn't catch what you said. I see.
His buddy wants to join.
Well, somebody else whoever the master is, will go ahead.
No, like in the voice party. He don't have the game.
Oh, I'm actually thinking about taking a break, man. It's almost dinner time anyway.
Hey, do you ever do like faction and PvP stuff?
I used to do the faction stuff. Yeah, I don't like doing the really long ones.
I thought one was 4 hours. I tried doing it and I gave up.
Yeah, it's definitely a workout. Yes.
The only one I've ever done that's really long, besides the 4 hours, is 1 hour. It's 107 checkpoints. It takes me 30 minutes though. It's raid.
Yeah. The PvP, I used to do it, but that was back in the days when I didn't really join crews or anything, and I didn't appreciate it the way some people treated other players, as far as bullying, new players, just so that they can earn a platinum number or next to their name, a badge. Well, you could tell people are in a crew, but they don't. Instead of going into the crew versus crew PvP, they go into the free for all.
It's really prevalent with Japanese.
Yeah, you told me about that.
They refuse to play Summit.
Which is why I can kick their asses. I mean, they might be level fucking platinum level number 1 in there, but they can't come out here and do what I do. Or what a lot of people do. Yeah, and they forget the fact that the Summit is the fastest part of this game. The vehicles in the Summit reach the highest speeds and the highest height, and the longest distances, man.
Yeah, PvP's all memory.
Yeah, and because of PvP, and the fact that they do use those same roads and routes in the summit for time attacks. So
Dude, Crazy Man on fire. He's like set like 4 new world records in the last half hour.
in what?
I didn't even click on it. I stopped.
Well, that's some skill or something.
Yes.
Oh, well, he's probably at the jumper. He might be at the one of those dirt skirt skills. There's a race line and the precision on dirt. Or maybe
he spent some time with me trying to teach me how to drift. It was 10 times worse than you trying to tell me how to do the top speed ones.
Oh, speed trap.
Yeah.
Well, he was definitely one of the innovators in the summit stuff, man. Especially the Monster Arena. His old videos, man. He get higher points and higher scores than I get now. Back 3 years ago, you know, I based my routes and my patterns on his stuff that he did then, and I dumb it down, and then learn it, and then I can bring new stuff in and add to it. And that's one of the reasons I get scores that are as good as that.
Way back, like you are. Still.
Yeah, there's no reason not to be.
Yeah.
I tell you though, man. Let's see. Hold on a second.
I'm rough on my kid though. Because that's how it is.
There's. Well, hey, that's different. That's your family. You do what you want, man. I wouldn't tell you how to raise your kid or treat your kid. But I'll sure as hell tell somebody who's screaming at me, get your shit together.
Yeah.
To go. I'll sure as hell tell them to go fuck themselves. So yeah, there's certain high profile players. There's certain high profile players in this game who scream at you, telling you to get your shit together, like you're a fool, like you're no good, and yet, you know, wow, and okay, that's just wrong, man. Instead of teaching people how to do it as good as you or as well as you, and making it fun for everybody, and everybody benefits. You know, it's berate and embarrass and shame. It's shame people into getting better. Okay, fuck you. I don't need that crap. Anyway.
Bean, let's say Sam.
Hey, Bean. And Elias left, so boy.
Yeah, he was in there earlier.
Yeah, that was my friend. Oh. I was wondering who y'all people are.
Wildness.
You know when it gets really wild like that is when he